Welcome back to your short stack on contacts in command. Today, we are going to go over the timeline inside the contact card. So not only does your contact hold all of their information, name, contact, birthday, like we talked about in those tags. However, if your contacts are using your Keller Williams app or your website, you will actually see information about what your clients are looking at in their time log. On top of that, you can add in notes, you can track your emails back and forth, and a whole bunch of other great things that I'm going to show you right now. Let me go ahead and get my screen shared. And I'm back in command just on the dashboard. I'm going to go into contacts and find Phil. All right, so let's go ahead and type in Phil. Here we go. So as we were talking about before, we've got Phil's contact information on the left-hand side here. And you can see right away, we talked about your contact health score already, but Phil's not at 100%. So that's a little note to me to be able to go in and see what else I can add to really bring that health score up. On the right-hand side, we haven't really talked about any of this information yet. Currently, you can see we're on the timeline view. So Phil has my app. And I can see that he has been looking around at different properties just because he's logged in and his profile has been connected to my command account. So they'll do everything on the app or the website, and you'll be able to see the activity here as long as they've logged in. So it looks like he viewed a collection that he made, and I can see exactly what properties he was looking at. So if I want to go ahead and click on one, it will pull up the exact page that he saw. And if you're doing anything in the timeline, sending an email through command, that history will all show up here too. He's been very active. So all of that information will show up. You can see when you sent out a smart plan, which we'll talk about in the future as well. But this is just a nice cue to you to be able to see, hey, this person's really active. Maybe I need to reach out to them and have a conversation, right? You can also see next to his name, we're back on the left-hand side here, we've got a little L, and if I hover over that, it says lead. That means he came in through a landing page or a contact form or the app or the website, so you didn't manually enter him in the system. This check mark, if I hover over it, says that they are connected to the agent site. That means they've gone on either the app or the website, they've created an account, and they've chosen you as their agent. So that's what that little check mark means, and that's what enables you to see all of this great information. So the next thing you'll see on the right-hand side is opportunities. So once you have your contact in there, once you're starting that relationship, you can actually create an opportunity right here to add them to your pipeline, whether they're in that cultivate phase, you're ready for appointments, or they're actively searching or ready to list. So you can get to all of their opportunities that you've started right through this opportunity tab. And Phil doesn't currently have one, you can see. The next button is smart plans. So Phil's also not on any smart plans. So if I wanted to add him to one, I could just hit add smart plan. And I do have some videos in on my channel here that we can connect to learn about smart plans and how to use them. These are all ones I have created already. So if I wanted to add him to one, I could just hit select and he would be on that smart plan. I can also search. Here's my monthly neighborhood nurture. I'm just going to hit start now and confirm and confirm. Oh, and guess what? He's missing, my Zoom screen was in the way. I think he's missing an email, so I can't send him that smart plan, but it will tell you right away why that's not working. Oh, it is in there. I couldn't read the error message. My Zoom screen was in front of it. I apologize, but it'll tell you what's going on with it. The next thing over from smart plans is tasks. So if you have something set up in this task system, that's a reminder to you about this person, you can see the tasks related to them right here. You also have notes. So if I wanted to add a note like dog lover, dog's name is Chopper, right? Then I know that that's readily available for me to come and check out next time I come into the contact. So that's a good spot for you to put notes about your conversations so that you can just pull that up and have that handy for the next time you talk to them, especially if you're only talking once a quarter. The last thing on here is saved searches. So this is connected to that app, again, the consumer app or the website. And you'll see that some of these I have the ability to edit and some are grayed out like this one. So this black one I can edit, this gray one I cannot. And that's because Phil set up these gray ones on his own. And I set up these black ones for him. So I have the ability to edit anything I've created. However, he can edit anything he's created or I've created. But that is the save search. And you can actually, when you're doing that, you can set up alerts. So you can put in just kind of like on the MLS, right? You put in what they're looking for. And I don't know if it'll let me go here without filling this out. This next page, after you hit next, it'll say, how often do you want notifications? So you can set up searches that way too. But that is the contact card. I go to timeline. You can see now that I've added that note has also appeared in my timeline. So if I had added the smart plan, that activity would show up. If he went into a smart plan and reached out or clicked on something in that plan, I would also see that activity here. So it's a really nice way to get insights into what your client's activities are. So that's it for today. That's the timeline inside contacts to really show you what your clients are doing, what they're up to, how to, what maybe your last conversation was, just so that you can stay on top of it. And they're like, wow, I can't remember. I can't believe you remembered that detail. That was so long ago that we talked. So it's a really nice way to impress them and just give yourself some reminders before you reach out. So keep coming back and we'll be giving you more contact tips for the rest of this video series. Thanks for coming.